If you're a founder, there are three main things you want to get out of LinkedIn. First, you want a predictable flow of leads that actually generates sales from your outreach and your content. Second, you want to save time and avoid wasting hours on irrelevant demo calls with strangers who were never going to buy in the first place. And third, you want strategies that are bullish, ones that actually scale your brand and business over time. The problem is that most businesses never achieve this. That's because 99% of LinkedIn advice is built for entertainment by big creators, and what works for them is usually the exact opposite of what works when it comes to generating leads, sales, and revenue. I know this firsthand. I followed every single piece of advice from so called LinkedIn gurus without making progress. Eventually, I had to build my own framework, and that finally worked. Now, even with a relatively small following, my outreach consistently delivers leads, meetings, and signups, almost on autopilot. Because of this, I have learned exactly what offers, messaging, and outreach generate sales calls with prospects who are ready to spend money. Today, my LinkedIn presence brings in 5 to 10 sales qualified leads every single week without me needing a massive following. The system I have built to make this possible are designed to help you scale your business with a steady flow of leads that you can manage in just 30 minutes per day. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything that builds the system from the ground up. But first, you need to understand the three most important things you must have if you want to generate leads, sales, and revenue on LinkedIn. First is crafting a simple and unique value proposition. Step one is to focus on one single offer. When I first started, I was juggling multiple offers: high ticket services, mid ticket services, automation packages, personal branding services, video creation, and lead generation. It was confusing, not just for my prospects, but even for me. So, if I couldn't explain it clearly, how could anyone else understand it? What changed everything was simplifying. I cut down to one offer that was easy to understand, impactful enough, needed by my audience, loved by my clients, and also profitable for me. But it's not just about being simple, it's also has to be unique. So there are hundreds of leads generation services out there. The only reason mine stands out is because it isn't just another lead generation service. It's the Impact OS LinkedIn go-to-market system. So, naming, packaging, and positioning in this way makes it distinct in the market. Step two is refining your ideal customer profile. It might sound boring, but it's absolutely core to building a business on LinkedIn. You need to invest the time to ask yourself what problems your ICP face that make them turn to you, not to another person. What job titles do they hold, or what do they have in common? When I started, I had a general idea of my ICP, but then I kept adding more and more, which led to mess. Now I commit to one ICP and go all in with that one, which has made all the difference. Second one is building trust. Step one here is fixing your profile. Your LinkedIn profile should not look like a CV. It needs to function like a landing page. So it should exactly explain who you have, what you do, and how you do it. It should also include a call to action, but not just a generic calendar link. Please not. You want a carefully designed profile that includes a professional banner and a clear message. 12 months ago, I didn't even know what I was selling or to whom. My profile reflected that, and I was completely stuck. Once I redesigned it as a landing page, it became a trust building asset. Step two is creating a content system backed by your profile. This system should make content creation easy for you. Start by collecting ideas, then turn those into drafts, and eventually finalize and publish those. You can do it in a Notion or in an Airtable. So I prefer Airtable. All of my content creation is within that. The reason content matters so much is because it makes your profile live. It builds trust, it creates credibility, and it dramatically improves your outbound success. The way to make this sustainable is to work in bulk. I typically batch content in cycles of 7 to 14 days. I collect ideas and then develop them into posts, craft the copy, and finalize them. And all I do is I do it in different batches. So just ideation and then just finalizing and scheduling. That way, publishing becomes much more effortless. The third one is reaching out effectively. So step one is to create a central hub for outbound. I use here also Airtable because it has a massive database function. And the mistake many funders make is that spreading themselves across too many channels. So they want to do at the same time LinkedIn, email, ads, multiple platforms, even TikTok, Instagram, cold calls, newsletters, communities, and everything in the world. That complexity only creates noise for yourself and your business and for your buyers as well. I know because I made the same mistake. I kept chasing new tools, new methods. I wanted to roll all of the platforms at the same time with automation and tested and with overcomplicated go-to-market systems on the market. All it did was slowing me down, burning me out, and put the brakes on growth. Instead, I built now a workflow that I can run every single morning in just 30 minutes. So here is what it looks like. I start my day in my LinkedIn DMs. And why I am doing that? I am collecting prospect lists. I launch new campaigns and filter my prospects only once a week. And I only reach out to the highly qualified ICP fits, often filtered using like AI, Clay, or different tools. I collect buying signals, monitor relevant activity, and even track website visitors, but this is all done automatically, and I need to tweak it just once a week or maximum twice a week. Once the system is set up, it keeps operating with a very little daily effort. By the way, I want to let you know about something exciting. I'm launching a comprehensive cohort program where I will personally guide you through setting up not just this content system, but an entire LinkedIn outbound machine that runs in just 30 minutes per day. In this 2-week program, you will learn how to build a complete LinkedIn outbound system that consistently generates 5 to 10 sales qualified meetings per month. And we will cover everything from ideal customer profiling to advanced search strategies, winning message sequences, follow-up automation, and of course the entire content system as a bonus module. You can check the start date of the cohort at the link in the description. And I'm only taking 10 people to start and to make sure everyone gets personal attention. So if you're serious about transforming your LinkedIn outbound results, check out the link below.